Helps when I click the start button. Hello, and welcome to this evening's intention. If you could find a place for about 20 minutes where you can sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. Take a little bit of an inwards journey, create a little reality for ourselves. Okay, when you're ready, close your eyes. We're going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries dissolve and float up and away from you. The next breath in. Fill the back of your lungs, your full belly. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I'd like you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart and exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now just do a quick body scan on yourself. Check if there's any tension left hiding anywhere. If so, I want you to take your awareness to that area right now and ask it to relax. It's okay to be at peace for a little while. Then we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to invite it to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for now, though, while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council and just take more of a back seat for a while. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Today, let's use the element of air to deal with our thoughts. Imagine yourself on the ground looking up at the sky. Seeing all your thoughts up there like mini movies projected. But these thoughts are also behaving like clouds on a windy day. I want you to witness or observe your thoughts, but just let them blow on by. And if you get carried away with one, try not to be engaged, but if you do get carried away by one, that's okay. As soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment. You can use my voice as a guide, you can use your breath. It's just the practice of bringing yourself back. Now, if you are on the ground, looking up at the sky where your thoughts are, therefore you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. And we're going to explore that a bit here. First, let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity. I want you to envision yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space, being completely bathed in this golden, yellow, beautiful light. It's so warm and loving. You feel safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. We're going to go ahead and have a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart space and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. And you're kind of floating there, existing as a light cloud. It's very blissful. Everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I want you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's so pure, it draws you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I call this place the nexus. It goes by many names. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow, this light. And you don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. Now, one of the things you might notice when you join in to this light flow is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. It's quite common. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in this universe, and they are also you. We are all one being. We're all the same pie, slightly different flavors we bring to this same pie. Now, this nexus is a very powerful place. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and of an immense capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of here. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing, and then we're going to anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So I want you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's first talk about health. We all want good health. So go ahead and envision yourself right now, whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace, your emotional body balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic body filled and complete. We can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. In any time we need guidance or teaching on how to take care of them, that is amply available to us. I want you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like a weight's been lifted. Like effervescent bubbles of joy have just coursed through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality for yourself, I want you to extend it to your family and friends. Feel the satisfaction of seeing the freedom and relief and wonderment on their faces. And then extend it out to your community. And then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this planet for us all, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And we have a little left over for comforts, so that maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we are on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're walking our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I want you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you are following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So we want to generate feelings of totality, wholeness, completeness that we felt in our lives. Or that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or maybe a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what we're looking for. And now I want you to envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day, of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for all of humanity. So what does this world look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet that's free of pollution. We are living in harmony and balance with her ecosystem, supporting Mother Earth the way she always supports us. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced way. What an exciting time to be alive. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing smiles on strangers' faces, witnessing the lights behind their eyes. So beautiful. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. And that's through the meadow and over the bumps. But tonight, let's celebrate together in song, in music, in dancing, laughing, playing. I just feel joy expanding my chest. All the relationships healing, the transmission and receiving of love. So beautiful. What an exciting time to be alive. Let's imagine one last thing. Let's imagine that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody's feeling connected. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. the greed, the judgment, the righteousness, the harming of others. This just naturally falls away. And we all tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm feeling all the worry and tension and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere to the higher vibrational frequencies, more in tune with who we are. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. Feeling all the connections clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. It's so amazing. What an atmosphere and energy to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your intention, I want you to just stop right now. It is already done. This has happened. So say we all. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whether you're enjoying a family dinner, watching your shining faces and seeing your children and grandchildren thrive, or you're out with a lark with your buddies, or you're riding around on your bicycle in the fresh, clean spring air against your cheek. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to stop and just look at all the beauty surrounding you. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that's surrounding and supporting you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this reality you've just created. And we'll connect with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath in this amazing life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you for my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And thank you most of all for my connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, healing, energy, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take this intention of reality and build it as a big energy ball in our centers right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. Build that up. Take a very large breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life, replenish your light, love, energy, healing. Good job. Now we're going to wiggle our fingers and toes, shift our limbs around a bit. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. When you're ready, also come back into the room, open your eyes, and just take note of how you feel. At any time, you can recreate this state of being for yourself with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so we can do it on demand. And eventually, we won't even have to try anymore at all. We'll just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we are. Creating the reality of our choosing around us because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we're put together in these intentions, exponentially by magnitudes, actually. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it's all good, it all works. And I hope you have the most pleasant evening. And we'll see you again tomorrow morning for the next intention. Have a good night.